MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Bears. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Joe Wiggins will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Wiggins has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Skied down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. Murray in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Steps on first, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Ryan Borucki is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The first baseman.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now.
That is it. The designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Count even now at 1-1. The pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Randall Griffith.
Now batting, Randall Grichuk. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Wiggins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Line towards center field. Brummett is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Christian Murray. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Stepping in now, Terry Mooney, and he takes ball 1. Murray aboard here at first with nobody out. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Count still at 1-2. The pitch.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Into the box now, Danny Jansen. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. In there, and it's 0-1. he fouls this one off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Misses off the plate.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wiggins trying to get there, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Here it comes, 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 gets him looking, strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And 2, here it comes. Changeup laid off down around the shins. The 1-2 hit out towards second, fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Brian Brummett. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brian Brummett.
Now here it comes. Ball one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. There he goes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. He's on the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there. And that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now in the box, Chris Wiggins. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 now.
Well, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
That one's in there. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase him. He doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. The set and the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Hit hard to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Willie Stargell. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Willie.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, that's it.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The right fielder, number 6, Christian Murray.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Murray. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Down, 0-2.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Terry Mooney, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Now here it comes. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's down.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now batting,
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Another try at 2-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 9.
Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Jansen is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Brummett is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first. Hop steps on first, and that'll end the inning. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Toronto. So here's Trey Mancini.
For the Bears, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. The pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and getting out.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Standing in now, Brian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Mancini isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores. We're all square at 1 apiece. And he is out at 3rd. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Well, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
To the plate now, Tyler Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number two.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Brummett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. This is pulled into right. Grichuk is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Panik. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. 4-1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. High chopper over to first, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Ready once again, Chris Wiggins.
Leading off for Dallas, the left fielder,
Now the pitch.
Wiggins.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Hernandez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the
Now
warning
back,
track for the
second
first
baseman,
out.
Randy Wiggins.
Standing in, Randy Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. The pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Stargell. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being beautiful.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Rob Dibble comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Into the box, Derek Fisher. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Jays are out in front, 2-1. Sam Gaviglio will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
23, Sam Gaviglio.
Now at the plate, Christian Murray, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
At the plate, Terry Mooney, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, Debo, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Bart Wiggins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Buck Wiggins.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here comes the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second
The
base.
catcher, number 9, Brian Rummett.
Stepping up now, Ryan Brummett will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he's certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple, but it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Jordan Romano takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jordan Romano.
Tyler Wiggins will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. First and second now. 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
Striding in, Christian Brummett. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Takes off inside, and it gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Joe Panic, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
No balls and a strike to count. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Vermont is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed to quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Gurriel.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
To 1-2 now. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of the slump, but this guy was too good. You know it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Thomas Pannone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready for another shot now. Chris Wiggins. He flew out in his last at bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
So striding in, Randy Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. And this is fouled at the plate. Even at 2-2. The pitch.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter on that one.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Murray. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Liner towards second, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Trevor Hoffman takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Trevor Hoffman.
Into the box, Randall Griffith. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Wiggins is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rowdy Tellez. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He's got it. A step on the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 2-2. Anthony Bass enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Stepping into the box, Terry Mooney. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Mooney.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Is laid off of for ball number 3. Bart Wiggins will be next. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Brian Brummett. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Danny Jansen. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air out to straightaway left. Wiggins is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Murray back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Joe Panic.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Panic. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
The bat.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Lee Smith comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. And so takes strike one on the inside corner. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Kevin Biggio stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Striding into the box, Tyler Wiggins.
The third baseman, Tyler.
First offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Christian Brummett. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The ball and 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Stepping into the box, Chris Wiggins. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter. He could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 50. Second baseman, Randy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Randy Wiggins. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Lee Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the American League East, the Bears got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays, 3-2. The New York Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Indians, 6-2. The Royals starting pitcher, number 74, got his first career win as the Royals got the win against the Rays, 4-1. The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-4. The Padres hit 3 long balls as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 11-7. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for 4 total home runs as they dismantled the White Sox 13-6. The Mariners grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-5. The Astros grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-5. The New York Mets picked up 14 hits in total as they pulverized the Braves 8-2. Zach Wheeler won his 4th game thus far as the Phillies disposed of the Cubs 1-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-2. The Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 1-0. Matt Joyce drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, helping lead the Marlins to a win over the Redbirds 8-7. German Marquez earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Rockies to a win against Milwaukee 5-2. The Washington Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's